Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Luckiest Peach podcast. I'm your host, Rachel, the Lucky Peach. We are here back with another review. It's episode number 7. All right. We're here. We're recording out of order, so I'm a little confused. I'm also in the process of moving, so that's also why I'm confused. But today we are doing our review of something recent, and this month it is Mortal Kombat that released in April. There's a whole story about a fuck up I did regarding it, but we'll talk about that later. But anyways, this episode I'm joined once again by Luis.
Hello. Sorry.
Emma Red.
Hello, everyone. Luis is on another one today.
He is sleep deprived today.
Like, man, you can't be coming in and just be like, Brad, what about this? Just like, no, man, no, like, simmer down now.
This is the energy we need. We need
these
questions answered.
About time.
I think I have a burst blood vessel. My eyes probably gonna turn red here.
Oh God! Like Luis, you just heard me struggling to figure out what parts of the episodes I've uploaded so far. You just had to hear me struggling. You think I know how time works?
Also, Jesus is an alchemist, confirmed.
That is not confirmed at all. Like it's anyway, it's not
in the Bible.
Let's go back in time a few thousand years and ask whoever wrote the Bible.
Not Jesus.
Oh yeah, we'll go ask.
That's
Jesus.
true. That
answer.
is a true point.
We should just go ask.
Not write
Jesus.
the Bible. There is no book of Jesus.
That would be an autobiography.
Anyway, so this adds on top of the fact that I don't understand time, because when I was planning this month, Mortal Kombat happened to get pushed back another few days, and for whatever fucking reason, I got the dates mixed up, and I thought it meant May 23rd instead of April 23rd. And I was like, we're not going to be able to record that in time. What the fuck? And then I was like planning some more shit like a few days later. And like I was on the phone with Raul and I was like, oh, we can't talk about this ever again. Because I realized how like fucked up I got it. So I almost made everyone watch Chaos Walking.
I actually want to see that movie. I want to see what power is it.
I almost made
sounds right up my alley.
Chaos Walking instead of Mortal Kombat because I got the dates fucked up.
Yeah, Luis likes terrible movies.
I do too, but there's a difference.
Of terrible movies, or
yes,
of there's a terrible of my
terrible.
movies.
Can I just say that I appreciate being asked to be on? This is my first time outside of the Nerdcore network.
So have you?
So thank you, Rachel.
Anyone is welcome here, because otherwise we're gonna get shit like Streaming Wars, where I'm just rambling to myself, forgetting what things happen, and then
time is an illusion. And
reading off lists from 2020.
And Jesus makes monkeys or some shit. What?
He's an
alchemist. Full metal.
But you said
this is about Jesus.
Now, Luis, you said he turned water into wine. So what did he like?
Okay, see, so like alchemy, it's a basis. So the law is the law of equivalence, right?
Yeah.
So you have to give something in order to get something in return. You can't just make something out of nothing. Jesus made water into wine.
Okay.
He changed the molecules in the water to ferment into grape juice that made wine.
What did he give up?
I mean,
H2O.
Alchemy, okay, Google says alchemy is the medieval forerunner of chemistry. So it's chemistry before chemistry was chemistry.
Yeah. So Jesus was a chemist and a carpenter.
I was thinking of something else when you said alchemy. I was thinking.
What were you thinking? The anime?
What it? The Heath Ledger's Joker.
The Dark Knight Rises.
With the government thing where people are like free shit.
Obamacare?
No, like what happened in like Seattle last year.
You lost me there. I don't.
Dixie knows.
Yeah.
Dixie apparently knows.
Fucking
Seattle 2020. What is the word?
I'm hearing
what was
government
called?
That those don't exist.
The thing where you're like, government shouldn't exist. We should just go back to
anarchy.
Anarchy.
Alchemy and anarchy. I mean, I guess that could happen if you have alchemy.
I mean, yeah.
I think it's because I never knew what alchemy actually was, and I thought you meant anarchy. I was like, Jesus, an anarchist?
We're just over here playing charades, trying to figure out words.
Okay, we made a new point. He was an anarchist because he came up, said, "Fuck the government. This is free shit. Get out of the temple." So Jesus was a son of anarchy. Confirmed. He was in the show.
Wait, no.
He was a founding
member. He did not
member.
ride a motorcycle with a leather jacket.
We don't know that.
No,
I know that.
Son of anarchy confirmed.
Motorcycles didn't exist back then, Luis.
We don't know that.
We know that.
We don't. See,
we literally know that.
See, Tenet. There's
don't bring Christopher Nolan into this. Don't bring Christopher Nolan into this. Stop that.
Hey, in this household, we don't like Christopher Nolan.
I mean,
because time isn't real.
Plus, Luis, going back to your thing, which is the present, which is the present version of Washington's son. I forget his name. I don't know. It's from his perspective, but like I would imagine it's which one ever is the most into the future.
Would that be the present or would that be the?
Yes,
that's the thing.
The future doesn't exist.
I guess it's where your consciousness is, unless he's having multiple consciousnesses going on.
Okay, so
then we just get into a whole lot of I don't know.
Well, have you heard of the ship of Theseus?
No, but I want to right now. Go ahead.
So, okay, hear me out. If those consciousness existed on two different bodies, would they still be the same consciousness? You've taken apart one, right? And you've gone to the future, but you're coexistent in the same area. So wouldn't that entail that it's two different, but same consciousness?
Luis, have you seen World of Tomorrow?
I have not.
So we're just all omniscient, is what you say.
I don't know that.
He doesn't know that word.
I know speak English.
Oh my god. Anyways, welcome to our review of Tenet.
Yes, knowing everything. I mean, yes.
I'll tell you, in my research of time, I have learned that time doesn't exist. Literally, it is a concept.
It's theoretical
to make life easier for us to understand.
It's man-made. Like animals don't have any clear.
Animals don't have a sense of time. They're like, oh, it's dark outside. Let's go to sleep.
Although dogs kind of do have a sense of time, dependent on smells. Like when you leave the house, after a while, your smell starts to go away. So they realize about what time it is and what time you're going to return based on that.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. See, I don't have a dog, so I don't.
The concept of time, like the way we explain it dictionary-wise, isn't real. It's just made up to make things try to make more sense for us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so is math.
But like scientifically, everything's happening at the exact same time in history. Because the past doesn't exist, the future doesn't exist. We're only ever in the present.
But it did exist.
The past and the future exist in a way of like remembering or like anticipation.
Jesus rode a motorcycle. It did exist.
Anyways, Mortal Kombat.
Now, maybe if you consider reincarnation, maybe Jesus rode a motorcycle. I don't know.
He's probably
His name is Jesus.
Oh my god! This one time at my old store, I took these groceries out to this woman, and she's like y'all know I'm not Christian, but I'm respectful, and she's like, she's telling me some story, and she's like, I was in somewhere in Europe, and she was like, and this woman, she's the Virgin Mary, and I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, I went and I visited her. She was telling these stories, and I was like, okay. And then she gave me a pamphlet, and I was like, okay.
That's like that girl going on Dr. Phil and saying Eminem was her dad.
There was another girl who went on Dr. Phil and was convinced she was pregnant with Jesus.
That's right. That's the one I was thinking of. Eminem just popped in my head.
No, I'm pretty sure that was an episode of Dr. Phil.
I mean, yeah.
Anyways,
Mortal
Kombat. I'm gonna be honest. I played Street Fighter more as a kid.
So your parents didn't like violence? That's what I'm getting.
No, my parents didn't really supervise us at all.
Oh, okay.
If you go listen to Aiden's commentary of Shazam, there's a moment where like the one character does the Hadouken thing. And I
had
Kombat, and I was like, "You dumbass, that's Street Fighter."
Oh no! Damn! I had to leave like right at the last 15 minutes of the film, so I missed that. Damn. Anyways,
if you go listen to it on his Patreon. I don't plug other people's shit, but like we just did a collab, so I will plug his shit for now. So anyways, Mortal Kombat, it's a reboot of the film series from the 90s.
Very much needed, honestly.
I saw the trailer for the first one and it looked like garbage.
I like the first Mortal Kombat.
It's better than the second one, that's for sure.
I mean, only the first Mortal Kombat from that original run of 3 is worth anything. 3? Yeah, there's like Annihilation. I think was the third.
Yeah, that's the second one.
That was the second one?
Yeah, from what I remember.
I believe there was a third one that was bad.
I saw one called like Scorpion's Revenge.
No, that's animated.
Oh.
Shit. What about the 90s?
So anyways, it's part of HBO's like deal.
Annihilation was the third.
Annihilation is the third.
Oh, okay,
It's part of HBO's thing where they're releasing everything simultaneously in theaters and on HBO Max this year due to the pandemic, which I'm grateful for. Thank you, HBO.
Yeah, it gives us something.
It released theatrically on April 8th and then released on April 23rd. Oh, internationally on April 8th. And then in the US on the 23rd. Yeah, if they hadn't pushed it back another week, that confusion would not have happened. Anyways, so the plot, not the whole plot, but the synopsis says, haunted by the fearsome warrior Sub-Zero, MMA fighter Cole Young finds sanctuary at the temple of Lord Raiden, training with experienced fighters Liu Kang, Kung Lao, and the rogue mercenary Kano. Cole prepares to stand with Earth's greatest champions to take on the enemies from Outworld in a high-stakes battle for the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So they never actually get to the Mortal Kombat thing, right?
No, there's no tournament.
There's no.
They don't get to the tournament because like
they're setting it up.
The baddies are out over there trying to just ruin it beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are they gonna put it in the second movie?
They probably are.
Yeah,
I mean they gotta get to the tournament at some point.
Definitely, because they didn't stop it. It just they killed the challengers before, so
yeah, they're like, if we kill everybody, then
we pretty much have an easy win.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was confused. I was like, they hype up this tournament, this whole movie, and then they just fight in the temple.
I mean, technically, it's a tournament, right? Because they're like.
That's what they kind of call it, but it's not the tournament.
It's not the tournament.
It's not the tournament. It's not the. It's not the Olympics.
Japan 2021.
Well, now I don't know if I'm gonna watch the Olympics because they just said any BLM things are banned.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I know competitors are like pretty much only allowed to wear their country's uniform the whole time, but they straight up said that like competitors are like banned from wearing anything.
You know BLM. Who wouldn't ban them though?
Jesus.
The Mortal Kombat tournament. They would accept any person of
because the Mortal Kombat it's very diverse.
They said y'all can get these hands equally.
I really thought he was going to say Jesus on a motorcycle. I
really did. So I'm not gonna lie, I think it's because I didn't know much about Mortal Kombat, but I was very confused during a lot of the movie.
So okay, so
I think to me it looked like the setup was like I should already know who these characters are.
Yeah,
and I'm like I don't know who these characters are.
Hi, 80s baby. Yes, so played the 90s video games and all that. So yeah, there's a lot of here. Like Cole Young's a whole new one.
That's a new dude. He's not even in the games. Like
that's fucking new dude. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, getting some of their kind of past. That's dope. Although I will say from the original movie, the Scorpion fight where he's in like the trees and all that shit's badass. So I was kind of hoping for like a better looking fight between Scorpion and Sub-Zero.
It wasn't bad at all though.
At the end, but you know, it was fun. I got to get over here, which probably confused a lot of people. But I kind of read it as like Scorpion went to hell and learned all the languages. Okay, sure.
Basically,
it's a video game movie. I don't give a fuck. Give me what I want. Jax's arms being ripped off, fucking awesome. So some of the fatalities they do, straight up video game. Like it's from the video game.
The little meta thing that they did during one of the scenes where there's gonna be spoilers. Where Kung Lao was doing his swipe kick and then he like faked it and then did it again. Yeah. That's like straight out of the game.
That's straight up just spamming.
Yeah, spamming. He's just spamming. Like
that's how I play games.
Yeah.
Then Kano just being a complete dickhead. That's from like the whole series.
Yeah, see, so I was watching it with Burke and Aiden. Aiden was like, "This guy's a fucking asshole," and me and Burke were fucking dying because he's like, "No, that's actually like that's supposed to be."
I was like, "This guy's racist," and he's saying some shit.
Misogynistic. Yeah, he's fucking wild.
That's from the original series. That's from the video game. That's Kano. So he goes in the hello lovely, like get the fuck out of here.
Hello Poppy.
Hello Poppy.
Yeah, he's
I know you're here, Poppy.
Fucking Jesus, like the movie itself.
I can see, especially for the younger audience, Rachel, Aiden. Like I can see it be a little bit like, what the fuck is this? But like it's pretty spot on to the video game series and to some of the original series, like Prince Goro.
Yeah,
spot on. Who else? Sonya. Sonya was good.
Sonya was good.
I didn't know the arm thing kind of going on, I don't remember that from the video game.
It varies. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was definitely a new thing for the movie because he always had those arms for some reason. Also,
Jax. Well, and
Jesus
Jax,
on a motorbike. We heard it here.
God.
But Jax. Yeah, when he has a little, it goes the wimpy, hefty,
Yeah,
hefty,
and
the arm thing. Yeah, that was kind of dope.
Yeah. I was like, oh, so they get superpowers. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's how they explain this.
Mhm.
And then we get the bicycle kick from Liu Kang. That's all I want in life. It's just to see that.
The Captain America shield popping off and shit.
Yeah.
It was like, whew.
Lord Raiden, he did good.
He did. I mean, he was a little bitch hiding in the shadows and stuff.
Yeah, but
he was there.
he wasn't allowed to fight though. He wasn't allowed to do anything.
See, they did his character good because he's a dick in itself. It's not that he's not allowed to fight; he doesn't want to help.
I mean, I find it weird how he's like, "Hey, it's a baby. I'm gonna steal it." Like, I mean, everybody was dead and stuff, so I don't mind that. But just a lightning god coming down, going, "Hey, baby, okay."
I mean, see, there he interfered. So, I mean, it was more of a selfish reason because he wanted to keep his realm.
It's kind of a gray zone.
Yeah.
Do they say who the daughter was?
Of who?
Oh, that was
the baby.
Yeah, that was the daughter of Scorpion.
Yeah.
Do they revisit that?
No.
Well, they don't revisit her, but Cole Young is descended from her, who's descended from Scorpion. So that explains that whole
Okay.
That's why that's why he was like, you're important. But not
I
really.
missed that. Okay.
Yeah.
I was confused because the whole time I was like, where'd the baby go? What the fuck happened? But that makes sense.
The baby is now probably dead.
That happened.
But that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But the bloodline kept going.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's important, technically, I guess. Cole Young's superpower, though, of just getting the shit beat out of him and using that to fire back.
My man's just got a Wakandan armor suit. He just got T'Challa's suit. That's all he did. My man's was dressed as a fucking Power Ranger because Lord Raiden's hideout was the command center. I thought Zordon was gonna appear at some point.
That's what it gave me. It gave me no, not this movie. The trailer for the 90s one. Like, it gave me Power Rangers.
I mean,
vibes.
Power Rangers was big back then. So
that's true.
Funny enough, the Black Ranger was from the 2017 Power Rangers was in this one. He was Kang Lao. The one with the fire fist, for those who don't know.
I thought King Lao was the hat dude. King Lao's the hat dude.
I might be. Yeah. I confuse those fucking.
You mean Liu Kang?
Liu Kang, yeah. Fucking, I flip him because
they are cousins. So.
Yeah, it's the fucking K and the L.
Can I just say though the from King Lao?
Yeah,
I got Kung Lao.
Kung Lao.
The hat. That one scene where it's just spinning like a saw and he just rides and like flawless victory. Like
and he said, all
I need in life. It's all I need in life is from this fucking movie. That shit was
badass. She had no purpose except looking weirdly sexy for a weird demon chick.
Yeah.
And she's hot though.
Yeah, she very much is. I was like, am I attracted to a demon right now? I
was like, all right.
I mean, Luis about to look up succubus.
Right over to Amy.
Bro, Molina?
I mean, what that mouth do?
What that mouth do? And why was she double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon? That one scene where she was introduced,
where she goes,
that didn't even like. Okay, sure.
I'm married, so I can't agree or disagree with you. But I respect your opinion.
I see you're a man of class as well. But yeah, no, this movie, I actually really enjoyed it. It was.
I think I gotta rewatch it because, like, I know the characters because, like, I have played it like on the arcade machines.
Oh yeah.
The old school.
I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, I mean,
arcade machines. So like I recognize like when I pull up the like what the characters look like, I'm like, I know this.
They're very
much
much
backstories and stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot. Surprisingly,
Oh,
a lot
lore.
of people don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of lore in these games, and like, there's a story mode to the actual Mortal Kombat ones.
But I am excited for the next one. It's Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage all day, baby.
I'm wondering who they're gonna pick.
But they're gonna bring back all the dead ones. Like I feel that. Like he smoke sucked them up, and he's gonna bring them back in some form.
I mean, let's hope so, because some of them they have potential. I mean, Kano.
I mean, they're gonna bring back Kano just for comic relief.
They have to,
because he's the one you always want to see just get punched in the face.
Okay, so one of the producers said that there's a possibility of a Johnny Cage centric standalone film.
I don't like that. Just because I don't. He's not a favorite character of mine.
I mean, nah. I say keep going. I keep going with what you got here.
Yeah.
And then the actor who plays Sub-Zero revealed that he signed on for 4 sequels if the reboot is a success. Director said he's open to returning to direct the sequel. What else?
I mean,
the co-writer said he sees the reboot as a trilogy, with the first film as a pre-tournament, the second film with the tournament, and the third film as a post-tournament. Professional wrestler The Miz has openly expressed interest in the role of Johnny Cage.
Okay, first of all, I need to make it clear: the Pair of Kings on Disney XD show, Pair of Kings, already beat The Miz in episode 4 of season 3. So let's get that straight. My man's is not playing Johnny Cage. I mean, he's a very good fit. But that goes to what you were saying about the whole outfits. Like, you can tell who they were. Like, even if you just know them by looking at them, they were their characters. There were times where I thought Sub-Zero was Smoke, another like part of their clan,
because his suit was darker.
His suit was darker. I'm color deficient, so that didn't really look. It looked black to me. It didn't look blue. And then he came in Smoke, so I was like, "Is this Smoke? Is fucking?"
I mean, how crazy it was they had Cabal though. That was I didn't think they'd have that character. They had some really out there characters you wouldn't really think. Like even Melina was kind of one of those like,
yeah,
like they actually had this
and stuff.
Well, and Liu Kang, is one. Sub-Zero, of course. Like I wasn't really expecting Kung Lao. Like really wasn't expecting that. I expected Kano, Sony, but I expected pretty much everyone from the original movies. That's who I expected, and that's who I thought they were going to go with. And it was nice to see they brought in some different ones and gave him some background. Like, oh, this is a dude from Kano's story, and he hates Kano just as much, but, he'll team up, whatever, because they're both assholes.
Yeah.
And then Shang Tsung still being just a total dick in all of this. I mean, this movie, I'll probably say kind of what Burke said. This movie gave me everything I wanted from this movie.
Definitely.
It is a video game adaptation, and it worked. And it's one of the only ones that really does work. Except for Detective Pikachu.
Even then, that's more like anime at this point than the actual games because of the TV show, right? Like maybe Sonic. Sonic would be a good example of a pretty okay video game movie. But this one is like they brought the characters to life.
And it's because video game adaptations tend to get away from the video game.
Yeah.
Like Max Payne. I'm gonna bring it up again because I fucking hate that movie. I don't know what they did, but somebody didn't play the video game or anything, and they just threw Mark Wahlberg on the screen like, do something. And Mark Wahlberg was like, I'll do it horribly, and he did. So we're left with that pile of shit. But for this, they kept really close to the Mortal Kombat series. They gave the fan service for sure.
Definitely. Ooh.
But that's what I want. It's like with Godzilla. You know what I want from Godzilla? I don't care about humans. Humans are just there to point and go Godzilla.
Yeah.
I want monsters fighting. And in this, I got Mortal Kombat. That's what I got, and I loved it.
Very much so, yeah. Like fatalities and everything. We got what we wanted. We got the voiceovers with the character saying that they won. Like
does it make sense when Scorpion says get over here? No, not really, but I don't give a fuck. Like I want to hear that.
I mean, he honestly with that one, that's one like my only diss on it is like he could have had more oomph, more je ne sais quoi on that.
Get over here.
Yeah, it
Je
was
ne
like
sais quoi.
he said, "Get over
That's
here if you want. If you want, you can get over here." Instead of like, "Get your ass over here." Like I wanted that. I wanted what we see in the video games. But like,
but then to do the whole face reveal and the burning with the skull, which is one of the fatalities. That was pretty dope.
And then just fucking fire and shit.
Yeah.
And him saying, "I learned to control the flames. You wanted me to die to them and shit." I was like, "Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Yeah, you fucked up." But like those two did an amazing job to their like chemistry and rivalry, and then like,
I don't know what's happening. Y'all are educating me.
We're just fanning over everything.
Things.
But I mean, like shit. I mean, a lot of people from what I've talked to was the biggest concern. Like, who the fuck was the main character? Like, he's not in any of the games.
Which is probably what they needed to do to form some kind of story and be able to go, yeah, this is the main protagonist. We know this is the main character. You'll get to learn about him through these movies, more than likely.
Yeah.
But this was really how do we get to tell the backstory of Scorpion? How do we get to tell the backstory of Sub-Zero and all these other? How do we bring all these characters together? Well, they just made a character up and then kind of built it around him. But it wasn't really his story. It was like all these other characters coming together.
Yeah, he was a vessel.
He was a vessel. There we go. Yeah. Because I mean, without him, Sonya would have been like, "Oh, you have a Bart," and then we wouldn't have seen Kano. Jax wouldn't have been looking for him, and then we probably never would have seen the other guys.
Would have seen Liu Kang, Kung Lao for the training. Wouldn't have seen Raiden.
Probably not.
So they needed something to go around.
Yeah, definitely. It's because I mean, from the first scene, if Jax wasn't there, Sub-Zero would have fucking murdered him and just left.
Yeah, because that first scene, they're kind of just looking, going.
Yeah, they didn't know what the fuck. Yeah, I'm like, I would have been that man appeared out of smoke. Yeah, no, I was like, fam, you. First of all,
and then Reptile, perfect. That was different.
Yeah, way better than Annihilation.
One, they're all in green. I mean, I thought this Reptile was pretty good, doing the whole invisible thing, and then like Kano just going.
Yeah, and then Kano wins.
Yeah,
fucking dude. The funniest shit, like now that you mention it, that they were just looking at the snow, a fucking ice block hit a man at the bottom of the corner of the frame. Like, did you not see that man just flop on the ground?
Like y'all need to get inside or something.
Yeah, get inside, go run, or like you saw a man do magic. Like
that's not a normal hellstorm. Get inside.
Yeah.
Get inside, yo.
It's the middle of July. Where the fuck is this? Like, no, this is fucking horrible, man.
Sorry, I got a call, but I'm glad y'all kept going.
Sorry.
And El Nino's being a bitch this year.
You know what I did like?
I just missed.
You're good. The costume designs for like Scorpion and Sub-Zero, like aside from their their original, what they did for the original movies as well, like Smoke and Reptile, like they were just the same character with different color. They were like basically the fucking Power Rangers for that. Yeah. This one they had their own detail, like the whole mask for Scorpion.
Well, and they kind of had their own lore. Yeah, like Scorpion, like they went into like at the very beginning how he made his weapon, and it was a gardening tool hooked up to a rope. And then that ended up being basically the spike and chain that he shoots out. So it's nice. It's kind of nice where like the creators are probably fans, and they told a story that they knew the fans wanted to hear.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That shit. Apparently,
I think like video game movies are the like one time that like really works.
And usually it doesn't because they don't stick to the video games.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are guilty pleasures. Like for me, Resident Evil.
Normally, I get annoyed at fan service, but if it's a video game, just do it.
That first one was good. I like the first Resident Evil. Usually they can get the first one right, and then it kind of goes downhill. So we'll see how they do on the second one.
Yeah, definitely. Because the second one was pretty good because it continued off the first one just in the city, right? The third one is where it gets a bit iffy and all that. And then after that, it's just fucking chaos. But still enjoyable movie. I mean,
I kind of want to play the new Resident Evil because of that one lady.
I respectfully agree.
Yes, I want it. I'm not even a streamer anymore, and I want to stream.
I want death by Snoo Snoo.
Thick dives, save lives, anime girls.
I'm like, wait, isn't she like 8 feet tall or some shit?
So, yeah,
like, she's 7 feet tall. Tig bitty goth girlfriend.
Mm-hmm. She's thick. She's thick in the back too.
She's 9'6".
9'6". God damn.
Woo. God damn, she can play center.
5'3".
Yeah, that's. I don't think she fit in my apartment. No. That's.
Yeah. You have to go outdoors for that.
I mean, not if we horizontal. Is that horizontal, right?
Oh.
Or is that vertical? Yeah,
that's horizontal.
Yeah. Not if we're horizontal.
Vertical.
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring this up. So, so far it is HBO Max's most successful launch.
I would hope so because it is a very big name. Like people,
it's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's a very well-known name.
Well, Mortal Kombat. That's true, but you think Godzilla vs. Kong because that was on HBO Max, right?
Yeah, but I think because we have like the past few years of more movies in that universe coming out, so people are like, I don't know. But Godzilla vs. Kong, like I wasn't interested in any of those movies. But then once they were like, oh, they're gonna fight together, I was like, oh, okay, I'm on board now.
I dig it, but I didn't enjoy it like King of Monsters. Like that one, the sound design and everything was baller. This one was pretty cool. Battle axe, whatever.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I mean, but we were saying like, there's no way neither. Like they were all the promos was like, King versus King, and it's just like. Nah, we know what's going to happen. Yeah. We know there's going to be a team up. They're not going to kill off their franchise monsters.
But Kong won.
I agree. Kong won. I'm with that one.
Kong got his ass handed to him multiple times.
He fucking got the Achilles heel. That's some bullshit. That's some science bullshit.
Kong got his ass handed to him. By God's
Anyways.
Ass handed.
So the first trailer became the most watched Red Band trailer until the first trailer for the Suicide Squad came out.
I contributed a good amount to that Mortal Kombat one because like especially the 7-minute intro one where I was like, it looks too good. I
really liked the beginning of the film. Yeah,
it's very good. So we found out. The sound design is horrible if you watch it with like your headphones because the music is louder than the action. So sometimes when it gets into the fighting scenes, me and Burke were talking. It's like, why is it so like the sound design is a bit off? If you watch it on a TV with good like speakers, it's fine. Like it balances itself out.
I didn't have an issue with it on TV.
Yeah, exactly. So we found out it was just with headphones.
I watched it on my computer, but. I don't remember.
Although when that Mortal Kombat music starts, like the original Mortal Kombat, who cares? Like, who cares what they're saying? I don't care. Like, play that music.
I just want to hear.
Because
like,
I do have that issue with every Disney movie, regardless of where I'm watching it or how I'm watching it. The music is too loud.
They are musicals, so.
I
meant the score, like not the like music, not like the songs, like the background.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Now here's a question for you, Rachel and Luis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we know the video game, they bring in characters from other, worlds. Like they brought in Rambo, they brought in Batman, they have Joker. Do you expect them to bring in like any outer? Like absolutely. I don't expect Batman or any of that. But like a Jason, just out of the world, just just as one of the baddies, just Jason.
One, for legal reasons. That's my main concern. Legal reasons. I doubt they'll give him like the rights to use them in those Mortal Kombat movies. The second
That's
one
true.
is
but
difficult.
Unless it's somebody they own.
But Mortal Kombat is Warner Brothers, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Warner Brothers owns a lot of things.
you're right.
Yeah, it's a mega conglomerate.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that be crazy if they just pulled something out and just put that
Terminator?
in the Mortal
Because they
Kombat?
have Terminator.
That'd be
Yo,
funny.
did we find the plot for the 5th?
RoboCop.
Yeah. Fucking, I would love to see Aliens versus Predators with the Mortal Kombat world.
That'd be cool.
Because he's a beast fighter, and they need beast fighters for their Earth world, or maybe the whatever the fucking Lord.
I mean, you could totally make it where what's his face, Shang Tsung goes into different worlds and just pulls out the mightiest fighters out of there. Be like, oh, I need you.
Yo, we're giving
The only other example I know of it is like Marvel versus Capcom.
Yeah,
That's Street Fighter.
Yeah, that's Street Fighter. So,
But also, I don't know if there's
a
a difference between Marvel film and Marvel video games, like production wise.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, MCU strictly MCU. There's like, unless it's stated that it's canon to it, there's no reason.
Yeah.
So in the latest games, we have Jason, Leatherface, Alien, Predator, Terminator, the T-100 Terminator. I believe we have. I think we had Chucky and Pinhead. So like the slasher.
Chucky?
Yeah. So I think we had the slasher ones.
Okay, so Warner Brothers does not own the Jason. That's Paramount.
Okay.
But they own A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh yeah, they did have Freddy Krueger on one of them. Okay.
I was about to be like, then how did they make Freddy versus Jason? But I'm like, the licensing was probably different when that came out.
Yeah. Also, that movie's trash.
Oh. Well, I was a kid when it came out, so my brother would terrorize me.
Yeah, same with the fucking little rhyme that he did for the Nightmare on Elm Street. 1, 2, 3.
Oh God.
Fucking. Now I want to see those fights. I want to see a T-100 go against fucking Sub-Zero.
I just want to see Rambo versus everyone.
Fucking, he died. He's human.
Just-
fucking.
Well,
So
and-
are they going to cast somebody new though, or are they going to bring in Stallone?
Good question.
Good question. Good question.
Mm-hmm.
He's all the shit, just like fucking Arnold.
I mean, put enough roids in them, throw them out there. They're good.
Oh no, I thought they were sober. I
Use
thought they were
enough
clean.
CGI.
True.
You thought they were clean,
They do that
really?
with Arnold. in the
60,
new
70-year-old, still buff.
movies. Oh, God. Yeah.
Louise.
I mean, there is people. I mean, granted, not that buff, but
You think Arnold naturally still looks like that?
yes. And I'm deeply afraid of that man. He has a pony living inside his fucking house. Would you not be afraid of that? You just go in someone's house, you're invited to
No.
that, and then a pony appears behind you.
Yo,
think
he's
I don't-
73 years old. You could fucking snap that man.
I think I'd only be afraid of him if I was the maid.
It came out that his son was his son. That bodybuilder son.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought?
Wait, what?
So Arnold had a love child with the maid.
So
Oh.
Arnold was married to one of the Kennedys, Maria Shriver, and he had a maid who he had a child with their maid. So yeah, that was a big affair back 10 years ago. That was a big news story.
And it had to be the.
How recent did they
stereotypical
have the
Latino.
kid?
It's been a while. He's like growing up. Yeah, he's like 20
Oh, okay. I was
something.
about to be like,
Yeah, not recent. No, it's just. He's
Like, what is he, Mick Jagger?
Oh no.
That's a whole thing I hate to
the
talk about,
kid's
but I
like
talk about
full
a lot.
grown now.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like an adult.
Yeah,
he should be our age. or
He's
something.
like in his 20s, I think.
I seen a picture of him.
Looks kind of like Arnold.
Yeah,
Why?
I fucking I don't know.
Can't deny that one.
Yeah, no, not at all. Fucking hell, man. But yeah, no, the movies did a great job for me, honestly. And for a minute, I forgot it was a video game movie, and I feel like that's what video game movies should do, but also
Well,
like keep intact
the source material, like,
Mhm.
it's Mortal Kombat. I want to see Mortal Kombat shit.
Yeah, basically, like if they do a couple things, like that's the thing, he did the thing, and like yeah, that's just like
Yeah, that was nice. That was some good fan service right there. I appreciate that. That keeps me watching. Maybe they'll do some more of it, and they do. So yeah, like whoever produced this, whoever directed it, we're fans, and that's what I think you really need.
Definitely. Fucking, what's a video game movie that I want?
I want Max Payne remade and just following the fucking video game.
It's like
that would be an ultimate noir. I'm just saying.
How was that Lara Croft remake?
Oh god, it was horrible. I seen it. Yeah, I forgot Lara Croft was a video game. No, the Angelina Jolie ones I like better, but that's because I find Angelina Jolie
because she's hot.
Yeah, especially in that gray swimsuit or like scuba suit. That tight ass gray suit. That one. Yes.
You remember that movie she was in when she curved the bullets or some bullshit?
Wanted, yeah, with that shit.
Like you can't curve bullets. Get the fuck out of here.
I think that was actually a video game too. No, I think that was an original script.
I think it was just a movie.
Yeah.
Angelina, you're not Keanu.
Can't be doing that shit.
He got married recently.
Did he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's been through some shit.
Yeah, we don't need any more sad Keanu memes.
No more sad. We have the child one where he's presenting himself, and it's a mini version of him.
Oh,
yeah. No, not even that one. It's just like him shrinked up. I'll send you a picture. But it's like fucking funny. It's like me standing behind my dad, us waiting for our moms to order wings with pizza or some shit. It's like fucking stupid.
Oh my god.
I love it though.
Any final thoughts?
Great movie. I'm actually probably gonna watch it after Tenet if I don't fall asleep. Also, HBO was doing this weird thing on the TV. So when I first watched it on the TV, it was stretched, which took me out of the film. I ain't gonna lie. So hopefully HBO fixed that, and I'll probably watch it again.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tenet. I was like,
no, Tenet is fine.
It's not good.
Yeah, no.
I didn't like Tenet.
I saw it in theaters. It is the loudest movie I've ever fucking seen.
I love the fucking soundtrack. I was just vibing to it.
Just a random noise.
I was in a theater. It was so loud. It's like standing next to a speaker at a concert.
You're so lucky. I wish I could have experienced that in theaters.
No. I hated every
we
second
vibe
of
different.
It was
we
so
vibe.
loud.
I'm glad I'm not.
Do it. I was
I'm glad I'm not the only one who disliked that movie. Like Raul and Gio were just giving me so much shit for disliking.
I don't like Christopher Nolan.
I don't like him either, but
his head is too far up his own ass.
True.
Anyways, thank you for being here, Brad and Luis.
Of course.
Do y'all have things to plug?
I don't, but Brad has the nerdcore.
I have all of the nerdcore. So on social media, Twitter at the nerdcore_, because they won't give us the damn name. Everywhere else, Instagram is the nerdcore, nerdcore.com. Yeah, and then you can follow me at RandomGerm101 everywhere.
Cool. Thank you for being here. Yes, thank you for thank you for listening. I'm having a day. I'm a little stressed out with the move, but yes. So in June you'll see me in a new location. But thank you for listening. If you're on Patreon, patreon.com/luckypeach. Thank you for maybe watching the video version of this where you got to watch me eat candy the whole time and then get a phone call from my dad. Next week we have the next drunk commentary, which is in collaboration with Aiden Cossack. Over on his Patreon, we did a commentary of Les Miserables, and then for the drunk commentary, on the Luckiest Peach, we watched Into the Woods. It was a long day, but it was fun. But yeah, thank you for listening. You can follow me everywhere at Lucky Peach, LVCKY Peach. If you just go to any of those pages, you can find a link tree where you can find everything: the podcast, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Letterboxd, my TikTok, Patreon. You can get on the Discord and some other shit that I'm forgetting. YouTube. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you to my patrons, 2 of which were on the show today. Yeah, so thank you. I hope you enjoyed, and